everyone, Lazy Munchie coming at you with a new video. This is episode 2 of our Pokemon Emerald Nuzlocke. So just a recap of what happened in episode 1. We made it to Rustboro, where we faced off against Roxanne, who is the gym leader here. She is the Rock-type gym leader. However, during our training to get ready for her, we lost 2 of our members. We lost Crawley, the Zigzagoon, and Bait, the Wormhole. Which isn't too big of a deal because we weren't going to use them anyway, but at the same time, it gives us less options as backups if one of our current party members perishes. So, but after defeating Roxanne, we did go save Pico from Team Aqua, and was able to get this guy the paperwork that Team Aqua had stole from him. He brought us to President Stone over here, and President Stone decided to make us a glorified parent boy. And we are to go deliver a letter to his son, Steven, and a package to Slaveport. So that's what we're gonna do today. But just a recap of the Pokemon that we currently have. We have Shadow, the Poochyena. We have Marshtop, named Skippy. Swoop the Tailo, and Screech the Wishmer. Now Screech is under-leveled compared to the other ones, just because we're not sure if we're going to use him yet. I've been going back and forth, but we do have a encounter coming up. Our next encounter is at Granite Cave on Dewford Island, which is where we're going right now. Also where the second gym leader is. And the second gym leader is a fighting type gym. Bro, I was just in there. Why did you have to wait till I left? Okay, so you gave me a cell phone. Great. I don't want to call. I don't want to call him. I just saw him. Can't I just text him or something? Hello, I know I literally just saw you, but your worker is making me call you. How do you know that I'm happy? Yeah, that's my question. I don't like that. That's creepy. No. I don't want to talk to you now. Bro, your boss is creepy. I would like to get away. Now, we don't have to go to the Pokemon Center right now because President Stone did heal our Pokemon after we did work for him, so they're already healed. I am to pick up a few potions and a few repels. And we're doing the repels because, like I said, our next encounter is at Granite Cave. Well, Granite Cave has several Pokemon that are possible for us to get, but we are wanting one specifically. And if I can get to level 3 of the cave, I have a higher chance of getting the Pokemon. And that Pokemon is Aron. Repels also help us with not having to encounter Zubat, because because Zubat is ridiculously... May, why are you here? I don't want to battle you right now. No, you're gonna make me, aren't you? Okay, we got your number. Cool. So that means I can go now, right? I don't have to battle you? Yeah, my Pokédex is coming along great. Yeah? No? No? Well, I guess if you're not giving me a choice, sure. Let's see if I say no. That's a personal attack. Holy crap. I didn't have to battle her. And I'm going to anyway. As much as I would like to just move on, it is good experience for my Pokemon. Trico should be pretty easy since I have Swoop. I can just use Wing Attack. And she has a Wingull now, which Shadow should just be able to take it down pretty easily now that she has Bite, which is a big upgrade from Tackle. Oh. One of the worst moves. Stop. Thank you. Now don't get weak. Just ask you not to be weak. There we go. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and just switch into Swoop. Should I go for Wing Attack again, or should I just do Wing Attack? Let it go for Wing Attack, I want to make sure. Alright. So we got out of that with minimal damage. Gotta make our way back to Petalburg Forest. Just got the stone badge, so I should be able to use cut. But of course, that's my luck. None of my Pokemon can use cut right now. Which is unfortunate, not just because you can't get that item, but because in Petalburg, there on the right side, there are these trees blocking our way over to that side. And there are a couple items over there that could be useful. I'm pretty sure Miracle Seed is over there, which is good for grass types. Of course, we don't have grass types right now, but we will eventually get the grass type. So it would be nice to have one. Hello, Meryl. Alright. Hello, Mr. Briney. Sir, I'm a lad, not a lad. And I am certainly not frostless. Yep, I would like to go to Dewford. I would like to get my next Pokemon. Hopefully a Aeron. So just want to take a moment while we're going through the ocean, just to say I appreciate you guys watching the first episode. Hopefully you watched it. The view hours really do help us in our journey towards monetization and the further journey of opening our own card shop eventually. I know that the voice quality is not the best right now, and that's just because we haven't invested into getting a dedicated mic yet, because we want to make sure that these are videos that you guys are wanting to watch first. We don't want to overcommit to something before we know that it's something that is worthwhile. So if you like this content and you want to see more of it, and you want to see the quality get better, let us know. Like the video, make sure that you're subscribed to us, watch completely through. View hours are very important for us right now. We gotta get 4,000 before we can get applied to get monetized. So if you are looking to help us out in our journey, that is one way to do so, is just watching our videos all the way through. Alright, I'll stop talking about that now. We are about to get into Grand Cave. So, like I said, we want to get onto the 3rd floor, so I'm going to go ahead and repel. And the Skippy up front. All of the Pokemon that we encounter in here should be lower level than Skippy is. So, because he's, or she's, no, yeah, the only girl I have on this chat. Because he is higher level, and at the front, we are less likely to encounter anything weaker than he is. This guy right here, he has the HM for Flash, which we'll get on our way back out. It doesn't do us good right now, just because we can't use it outside of battle until we get the 2nd gym badge. So, no reason for me to get it right this second. Unfortunately, this is one of the caves where, like, it's like the rock cave from the first games, where unless you have Flash, you can't really see Jack. So, alright. So from here, we can go ahead and switch into Screech, and then cross our fingers that we get an Aeron. I don't want Repel's effects to wear off, because then I can get attacked by Zubat, and I don't want that. Aeron, 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 Aeron. Yes! Alright, so it's a level 12 female Aeron. So, unfortunately, that knocks out the name that I was thinking about. Because the name I was thinking about was Finn. S-V-E-N. But that is a male name. So that's unfortunate. Arden is be annoying. I think that was a heavy hit. Alright, Skippy, get in there. And we're probably just gonna go ahead and throw a free ball. Just to make sure that we don't have any issues. Free ball. Now stay in the ball. Okay, good. Hallelujah. Thank you, Arceus. You actually gave me something that I wanted. When you refused to give me Nikata and Slackoff and Breloom, or not Breloom, Shroomish, at least you gave me a rock. Alright, let's see. We need a good name. I have a list of S names because we just... Somehow we ended up with all S names. So I guess we're gonna keep that going. Okay. So, maybe not quite a female name, but like, all you gotta do is add an I at the end and it's a female name, right? Alright, so what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to immediately escape route. So that we can run back to the Pokemon Center. Alright, so we have the gym here, and it's a fighting gym. So theoretically, Swoop is the best person person or best Pokemon on our team to take care of the gym. However, that's only theoretical. I have had a playthrough before this where I died at this gym because I tried to rely solely on Swoop, and it just did not work out. So, I am not going to make that mistake again, and we are going to do some training. However, we probably will do some training here. So, I was debating on whether or not to go to Slateport because they have that patch of grass behind the city, but I think that is blocked off right now. I could be wrong on that, but I know part of it is blocked off. So, I guess we're gonna go into a training montage. So, like last time, enjoy the music, and I will see you guys whenever we come back. Alright. So I think we're pretty okay right now. Both Swoop and Skippy are at level 17. I did raise Screech up to level 11. Not that he's gonna be useful for this gym. Actually, Shadow, Screech, and Smidgey are very, very not useful in this next gym. They're all weak to fighting. So we will not be using them, hopefully. And Brawly's Pokemon are level... He has 2 level 16s and 1 level 19. So both Skippy and Swoop should be able to get to level 18 by battling the gym leader or the gym trainers. So I think we're good as far as training goes. So we're just talk to Steven here. Yes, I got a letter for you. Stealing is good. Alright, so we got Steel Wing, which Swoop should be able to learn. I am going to get rid of Focus Energy. Crits are good, but I'd much rather be able to lower the attack of the other Pokemon. Do I have another escape route? I do not. How unfortunate. Yes, I can jump combat. Always when you're about to get out. Alright, let's go heal. gonna put Swoop in the lead. Start going through. Now, because he is the gym leader that you get Flash from, his gym is very annoying and acts as if you're in a cave. With each of the gym trainers that you face, the circle of what you can see gets a little bit bigger. Cocky though. Swoop and we will have Shadow, which is kind of unfortunate because Shadow is weak in this gym. So we'll probably switch Shadow out. More trainer in order to go back and heal. I am gonna heal Swoop. Just because the moment I don't heal Swoop is the moment I need it. I knew I should have. extra experience, I guess. Alright, let's go ahead and go back and heal. Get our PP back. Alright, let's do this. Alright, this is Brawley. He has beaten me before, but he is not going to beat me this time. Yes, I would like to challenge. Let's show you what I made. I do think Brawley is pretty. He is definitely a jumper. Alright. Let's go wing attack. Okay, I'm not too worried about that ball cut. I wanted that quick attack the next turn. Super potion it is. Ow! Why did that hit so hard? Going to go for the wing attack. Oh, thank God. Because I know that was Focus Punch. And Focus Punch is what knocked Swoop out on my last run. Guess I'm going to go ahead and switch. Shot. Screech, I'm sorry. But you're gonna have to be a sacrificial lamb. So that I can switch. Swoop back in. Wing attack. Oh no. No, no. Now listen here, Brawley. Got a Mudshot and just pray. Oh my god. Thank you. We just can't get ahead with our team. I don't know, guys. That was rough. That was pretty freaking rough. We lost 2 members of our team. Unfortunately, Swoop has joined the grave box, and so has Screech. That hurts, guys. Not so much Screech as Swoop, but it still hurts. Slateport we go. Sorry I'm not talking much, guys. that really just threw me off. Flying type isn't like super important right now. It's nice, but it's not like we have like type another fight. We just dealt. It will be important later on whenever we can get fly, but it's not something that is game breaking right now. So that's the good thing. Bad thing is we've gone from 5 party members to 3. But we should have a encounter here soon. Here's Team Office. Alright guys, if I'm correct, we should have a counter up here. Yes. Where we didn't get? Sounds about right. I was just saying how we didn't have to get a flying. I guess it's not terrible. We can always replace it later on, but it at least gives us fly for now. this is where I was thinking it was blocked off. And we can't go in here because we don't have a fight. And that's one of the reasons I don't like the Dex Nav or the Pokenav, because they randomly call you. And like in Soul Silver and Heart Gold, very similar, they could call you, but you could ignore it. Whereas here, you're forced into it. Now granted, Soul Silver and Heart Gold were after this, because it came out in the DS rather than SP. I believe we go in and talk to the Okay, where is it? Is this what opens up the museum? Yes. Okay. So I know there's some battles associated with this. I think it's just Archie that we battle. No, it's some other girls. Maybe we don't fight Archie. We don't really have anything like super good against Carvana. It's water dark. We don't have grass or lightning for water. And we don't have really anything to do with dark. I don't like the Beta Blast time. I'm just gonna go with Mud Shot. And there's Archie. You simps? Does he really call them simps? Wow. That is hilarious. I mean, Team Aqua and Team Magma, like, their overall mission, I understand. Like, they're trying to make the world a better place. They just have very extremist viewpoints on that. Like, Magma wants to increase the land that's available, and Aqua wants to increase the sea. Not necessarily because of any nefarious reason behind it, but they just don't understand the impact that it has. Is this Thief? Yep, Thief. Oh, it's you again. I don't like that. You creep me out. I'm pretty sure I know who you are, because very similar things happen in other games. It's supposed to be like the detective or whatnot, I think. But it's just weird. Alright. Heal. And after this heal, I think we're gonna call it here. We get a gym leader and we continue the story. Met Archie. So I think this is a good spot to call it. Unfortunately, we had 2 more deaths this go around with Swoop and Screech. We appreciate your noble sacrifice. Swoop, you died too young and too early, and no one will ever replace you. So, alright, well, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and look forward to episode 3. As always, check us out on our socials, Instagram, under Munchies HOC, Facebook under Munchies House of Cards. You can find us on TCG Player if you want to pick up any cards from our store, and we are on there as Munchies HOC. And then check out our other videos. But we will see you next time. Peace out, y'all.